White House when he was still a Jesuit. They've infiltrated that order several times in history of the Dominicans even more. If caught in criminal acts, they make sure that their covert Catholicism and not their true faith is publicized. Just like this list of assassins. Their God is called the Light Bearer. And that's probably where they must be great. Everybody.
Yeah. my resume, thankfully without too much scrutiny. Pino is one of those guys who puts a lot of stock, I think, in his first-hand impressions of character when interviewing new candidates. The meeting went well. I was invited to a taste-off at Mad 61, another Pino operation in the cellar of the Uptown Barney's department store, where presumably I would lead with my best shot, do everything I could to show the man I could cook. My fellow chef candidates and some others already employed by Toscorp, who were aiding and abetting the company-wide drive to come up with a menu for the new store. I rocked with the usual, look how pretty I can cook stuff. Swordfish tartare with avocado, California-inspired faux Tuscan updates, various ring-molded and squeeze-bottled presentations using expensive ingredients. I picked the cheapest, oiliest, and most unpopular fish I knew, one which I'd always liked and suspected that Pino would like too, the humble bluefish. I grilled it and added a warm potato and chorizo salad, topped with a little shaved fennel and red onion.
Then download Live Plus. There are so many hotties waiting for you. You can text chat, voice chat, video.
Then a braised shoulder of lamb with Sicilian olives, rosemary, and garlic on the as well as a giant raviolone of codfish brandade with scrapped meat and lobster. Just a place. Pino smiled when he saw the bluefish, figuring that if nothing else I had some balls on. Got the job. Salary negotiations were brief. Pino asked me how much I wanted. I asked for a lot more than I thought I deserved. He suggested $5,000. That was still a number far, far higher than I had ever, or still for that matter, been paid. After leaving Pino's 59th Street offices, I walked on air over the Oak Room and treated myself to a martini, my voice still too shaky to speak. When I finally managed to call my wife on the phone, I must have sounded like a breathless young girl. Dad, you'll never guess, he asked me to marry him. An announcement was made by the company called the Red to provide lifetime now probably Debbie Thompson.
You know me by heart. Your legends for the your name rests in my mind. Your name rests
Still a number far, far higher than I had ever, or still for that matter, been paid. After leaving Pino's 59th Street offices, I walked on air over the Oak Room and treated myself to a martini, my voice still too shaky to speak. When I finally managed to call my wife on the phone, I must have sounded like a breathless young girl. Dad, you'll never guess he has me to marry him. And announcement was made in the company called the Red to provide lifetime
still a Jesuit. They infiltrated that order several times in history, but the Dominicans even more. If caught in criminal acts, they may sure that their public Catholicism and not their true faith is prophesied. Just like this Elizabeth assassin. Their God is called the Light Bearer. That's probably where the word nation comes from. Now it happened a long time ago. By this WH quite correctly that they said it exists. I'm talking about the Satanists. He got the lights out when he got the lights out when he was still a Jesuit. They infiltrated that order several times in history, but the Dominicans even more. If caught in criminal acts, they make sure that their public Catholicism and not their true faith is prophesied. Just like this Elizabeth assassin. Their God is called the Light Bearer. That's probably where the word nation comes from. Now he has it. Told by this WH quite correctly that they still exist. I'm talking about the Satanists. I can follow my brother when he talks about the
Still a number far, far higher than I had ever or still for that After leaving Pino's 59th Street offices, I walked on air over the Oak Room and treated myself to a martini. My voice still too shaky to speak. When I finally managed to call my wife on the phone, I must have sounded like a breathless young girl. Dad, you'll never guess, he asked me to marry him. And announcer was made by the Chelsea Lloyd already had to provide lifetime now
you know me by heart. You pleasures for the you're everything else in mine. You're
perfectly flawed, humanly odd. God, I'm a god. I'm a God is never for the in a light was I'm a focus and freedom of spirit. Either I'm the man till I what is wrong with feeling touch with my divine? What is wrong with feeling touch with my divine? Deep of affection, deep my reflection, liberate. Had the hope to love with that ego on hold. Till the line explode, growing out. Now I'm residing in my inside house. All I needed was a spark of guidance. Now it's more. God, perfectly flawed, humanly odd. God.
I'm just hearing him regale us with stories. Tuning the specials in my head. Grill Station will be too busy for any elaborate presentations or a special with too many pans involved, so I need something quick, simple, and easily plated, and something that will be popular with the weekend moves. People coming to dinner tonight and Saturday night are different from the ones that eat at my restaurant during the week, and I have to take this into account. Saddle of wild hair stuffed with pork pie is not special. Fish with names unrecognizable to the greatest artist of all myself. Weekends are time for buzzers. The overworked grill man can heat the already All he has to do is heat the sauce to water. That takes care of it. Appetizer special will be tacos, chorizo, meat, tomato, white wine, one pan, my garden was salad, yes, ravioli, meat special is problematic. I ran the ever-popular T-bone last week. 2 weeks in a row it threatened the French theme, and I run about 50% food cost on the massive hunks of expensive beef. Tuna is already coming off the grill, so the meat special has got to go to the sauté station. My sous chef, who is working sauté tonight, will already have an enormous amount of meat on plastic and tenderly, struggling to retrieve all the garnishes and prep from an already crowded lowboy reaching, just to keep up with the requirements of the regular menu. At any one time, he has to expect and be ready for orders from moule mariniere, boudin noir with caramelized apples, navarin of lamb with an appalling array of garnishes, big carrots, grilled onions, meatballs, olives, garlic, beef, tomato concassé, fava beans, and chopped mushrooms, filet au poivre, steak au poivre, steak tartare, calf's liver persillé, cassoulet toulousaine, marguerite de moulard, with some sauce miel, ridiculously popular mignon de porc, pied cochon, and tonight's special, whatever that's going to be. I've got some play here. Both leg of venison and some whole pheasants are coming in, so I opted for the pheasant. It's a roasted dish, meaning I can par roast it ahead of time, requiring my sous chef simply to take it off